So this room is all about celebrity news. It takes you away from all of the hard news that we watch all day on CNN and Fox News and all those places, and just gives you a quick little break and reprieve from all of those other things in the world that are happening, like politics and, you know, the military and all those big issues. So, firefighter. Oh, good. People are excited that this is a celebrity newsroom. And Master wants to know, mind if I can ask a question about you? And of course, there are, you know, let's keep the questions appropriate, certainly, but we're happy to answer questions about anything that you want to ask. Bodyguard, Dorothy, you look really pretty today. Thank you, you're so sweet. But anyway, so I want to talk a little bit today about some of the hot stories in the news. There's been a lot going on this week. It seems like we went through a period of celebrity breakups and divorces, and then it was kind of quiet for a little bit, and now we're kind of getting back into the celebrity Splitsville road. We know that Jenny Garth split from her husband, and a lot of people were really sad about that, especially 90210 fans. Peter Facinelli was a star of the very famous Twilight, and most people know him from that, and so those two have called it quits, which is sad. But actually, I actually have some fun, positive news to talk about today. I don't know if any of you ladies out there or any of you men tuned into the premiere this week of Fashion Star, which is a really interesting reality TV show. I just want to discuss really quick how they've paired up with department stores, and basically the looks that you see on the show, you can then go online and you can purchase the very next day, which is kind of cool. It's like this interactive, you know, TV thing that we've been seeing a lot more of. I personally would love to have this sort of thing for the Food Network, where when you watch the shows, then, you know, you can get like a slice of the pie, or, you know, the brisket or whatever it is that they're making on your doorstep. I would love that sort of thing, but they're doing it with fashion, and I think it's a really smart idea. In fact, I went on to the website on Macy's.com to check out, you know, who was picked as the finalists and what looks were picked, and there was only an extra small left in one of the dresses, which was interesting to me because a lot of the looks had already sold out. That's how popular the show is. And we know that Jessica Simpson is going to be giving birth on April 20th, and In Touch can reveal exclusively this week that Jessica Simpson's name for her little girl is going to be Maxwell, which is her husband Eric Johnson's middle name, and they're going to be calling her Maxie for short, which is really cute. And there's actually a photo in this week's issue of In Touch of Jessica in this beautiful dress, and she has this cute little necklace with a big M on it, and she's getting really excited for the birth of her little one. So anyway, we're getting a lot of comments right now. April 20th, yes, someone's asking April 20th, it seems kind of early. Her due date was actually pushed up, so she's gonna be giving birth a little bit sooner than we thought. And I'm actually really excited for her because I think she's been through a lot with her divorce from Nick Lachey, and then watching him quickly move on with Vanessa Manillo, who is also pregnant. And so I'm just really happy for her that she's found, you know, a normal guy, and she's on her way to motherhood, which is great. So anyway, I want to first introduce our guest. She is a handbag designer and an artist, and she has a really interesting story for us, and her name is Debbie Brooks. Come on in. How are you?
I'm fabulous.
Thank you for coming on the show. Much appreciated. You look beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love all of this accessorizing that you have going on. This necklace.
We make these.
Oh.
And they're magnets.
They're magnets.
So you can just change them for any outfit that you have.
And is that what we have here? Is this part of that? Can you show us this? So Debbie has a really interesting story. Give us kind of a, you know, quick synopsis of what it is that you do, because it's such beautiful art and jewelry.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, you're marrying the two things.
Thank you. Well, I've always been very creative. Even when I was, you know, in high school, I used to make my own clothes, and I'm so into fashion. I have a 16-month-old baby.
Oh my gosh, and you look amazing.
Thank God for, you know, Spanx, but you know, I'm so into fashion that when I was reading to her and showing her, you know, the animals in the book, and I said, and this is a leopard. Mommy has a leopard coat. Mommy has a leopard handbag. And my husband's like, well, shouldn't you be saying that a leopard is an animal from Africa?
In the jungle.
You know? I mean, fashion just is in my blood.
Right. Oh, I
So
love that.
when I lost my job and couldn't find another one, money got a little tight, and my husband wouldn't let me go shopping for a new bag. So I made one.
Wow.
And a woman loved it and chased me through an airport, and that's how we started.
Wow, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
Now, I love this idea because it kind of turns one necklace into a variety of necklaces.
Right.
This is a trend that these must sell really, really well.
Yeah, these are
because
really
I'm
great.
assuming that people always love that versatile kind of thing that goes on. And there's so many comments going on here, and so show us a little bit. Kind of these are the ones that you can interchange
Yes.
with what you're wearing.
Right. So they are a little pendant.
Okay,
So
great.
you just pull these off, and then you
Oh,
can
I
pop in
love
another
it.
one.
I love it.
So
And what are
they're
what are
really
the
cute.
price points on these?
They start at about $38.
Oh, reasonable.
And this one, oh my God, that's so cute
Yeah,
for you.
I love this.
And then
A
they
little
come.
skull.
They come as a pendant.
Right.
And you can wear it as a chain. But if you don't want to do that, you can put it on your lapel, and it'll stay on your lapel with the back of the necklace.
Oh my gosh.
So if you don't want to, if you take the chain off,
Right.
you can just put it on your necklace.
And this actually this
It's
magnet.
really strong.
This is the strongest magnet ever. I need to go lift some weights in order to pull
Well,
this
you're
thing
not going to
apart.
be like sticking to things on the
No,
subway.
it's good
but-
though. It's good though because I have some bracelets that they don't have a clasp on them. They actually just are magnetized, and I can't tell you how many times I'm dancing out at a club or something, and the bracelet goes flying across the room.
Oh, I hate
so
that.
I think this is smart that these are really going to stay on
Yeah,
you.
yeah, we love that.
Really, really
So
smart.
we have created that concept so you can interchange it with any of our
Right.
artworks.
That's great.
And they're really fun. And speaking of bracelets, we
Oh,
have
wow.
our cups. Our cups
Oh,
are
wow.
so hot.
This is very light.
Yes,
which
like
I love.
light. And they come in different sizes.
Right.
So, oh, I love this one.
Wow, this is great.
Aren't they fun?
Very, very pretty, and I just love how light they are.
Yeah, well, I like light.
I don't like very,
it.
very heavy jewelry.
Yeah, I can't stand that.
Yeah.
But I like it so you don't even know you're wearing it. It's just so comfortable to
Right,
wear.
right. And I see that you have, these are all signed
Yes.
by the artist, Debbie Brooks. And are these all one of a kind? Or
We
are they
do them as limited edition.
limited edition?
Yes.
That's smart. Okay.
So if you were to call us and you were going down a red carpet and you wanted something to match, you know, a handbag that we do or your outfit, we would custom make it for you. Or you can pick something that we currently have in our line.
this is
this
really
is
cute,
really
this little
fun.
frog. Little
That's
frog.
the design we did for Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, wow. So you have styled quite a few celebrities with these beautiful pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, do some name dropping.
Oh, okay, if I have to. Gwyneth Paltrow has the frog bag, and the frog bag is right up there.
Okay,
It's
now
the
let's
green one, it's
see.
the purple
Okay, all right,
one.
let me grab it.
I love
Oh,
that.
wow.
Isn't that fun?
This is beautiful.
Isn't that great?
And now, how did you get this to Gwyneth Paltrow?
Somebody called us and asked us if we would custom make a bag for her for a charity that she was working with.
Wow.
So she's so environmentally friendly that we chose the green and, you know, the frog and as
Right.
a theme, and we actually painted her children in the reflection, Apple and Moses, and then I got to meet her.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And I was like, "Hi, nice to meet you," because she's, you know,
Yeah.
taller than me with my stilts on.
Right,
you
right,
know,
right.
with my
And
Jessica
she's
Simpson
so-
shoes.
And she's so beautiful too. I love
Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
And
Well, this
she's
is
so
fantastic.
nice.
I love it. So you basically got started. I always love hearing these stories. And by the way, anyone out there who has a question, I am going to be reading your messages on the message board here. Batty Chick is saying, pretty, pretty, pretty ladies. Batty Chick is also saying, I love the name Apple. I know a lot of people do love that name. Although Gwyneth Paltrow came under a lot of fire for naming her daughter that, but I think it's cute. Anyway, if anybody has questions, we would love to hear from you. Raise your hand, only because it's hard for me to keep track of the message board. But I want to hear a little bit about, everyone's saying Gwyneth Paltrow is gorgeous. Agreed. I want to hear a little bit about this story that you have about how you lost your job and then you reinvented yourself, right? Is that what happened?
Yes.
I know. I love these kind of stories.
I was
love.
still writing my obituary.
I
It
love.
was too short. I was more depressed.
Right. I
was really-
love these stories of how people make lemons out of, lemonade out of lemons, lemons out of lemonade, lemonade out of lemons. I love that. So you had lost your job and you thought to yourself, what can I do to kind of,
Well,
get back on my feet?
I was home writing my obituary, and Oprah had a show on that you do what you love and the money will follow. And I thought, yeah, right. So I called up this guy that I was dating for about 3 months. He was a little short, not that good looking, certainly not rich enough. We met on a blind date. And I said, can you come pick me up because I don't want to be in the subway with my box because then everybody will know I was fired. So he picked me up in his beat up pickup truck and he's like, well, what are you going to do now? And I looked at him and said, I'm going to come work for you because if we end up together, you would make a lot of money because now I'm a starving artist.
Right.
So he had a construction company here in New York City. So I made a logo, I got business cards made, and I went door to door selling air conditioning and refrigeration service contracts.
Wow.
And
now, what were you doing before?
I was a designer working for a company that worked with Warner Brothers and Disney.
Okay, so
that was great.
So you were doing something artistic.
Yeah, very artistic.
And then you switched over to the door to door
salesman,
right?
Saying,
Avon calling, but not as glamorous.
Saying if you're hot, call us, we'll fix your air conditioning. So I got him so much business that for Christmas he gave me a check for $5,000 and he said, this is your sales commissions for working with me. And he said, you can buy yourself a fur coat like all of your friends have, or you can buy yourself a booth at the convention center. So I did, and he's been working for me ever since.
Oh my gosh. So now you bought yourself a booth
at the Javits Center, and it was an art show.
Okay.
And I started doing art because do what you love, and and I really wanted to do my own paintings and my own artwork, and I started doing that. And I was designing tables and couches and all sorts of things, and that's the artwork that I put on the bags.
Wow.
The same type of motif, and that's why all my bags are personally signed.
Okay, great. So at this booth at the Javits Center, you had furniture and
yes,
you had
I
paintings?
had paintings.
You didn't have bags.
No.
You didn't have bracelets.
No.
Okay.
And then a couple of years later, when the economy tipped and I couldn't go shopping for cute, fun, fashionable stuff, that's when I put my artwork on a handbag.
Okay.
And that's how the whole thing started. And then we started putting them on little bracelets.
Right.
And on the necklaces, and that's it. And then we launched our line.
I love it.
He said, we'll take it to one store and we'll see if anybody else likes it. So I dragged him to Fifth Avenue and we launched there at a store. And Britney Spears was one of the first celebrities to carry our bags.
Really?
This woman came into the store screaming, I just saw Britney Spears wearing your bag down Fifth Avenue. And I said, where? So I left the store. I got all the paparazzis and I'm like, Britney has my bag. Please get me the picture. And of course, I didn't see Britney. And then she came in 10 minutes later and said, are you the designer? I love my little bag. And I just
wow.
went,
What store were you in on Fifth Avenue?
Henry Bendlis.
Of course.
That's where we started.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was really cool.
And did you get into Henry Bendel's from the Javits Center, or how did that happen?
Well, from the Javits Center we had the idea, and then we went to the Open Sea, which every October the buyers only allow you to see them once a year. So we waited online with 10,000 other people at 4 o'clock in the morning. We were number 38 at 4 o'clock in the morning to get in.
Wow.
And the buyer said, these are so cute, when can we have them? And I said, when would you like them and how many dozen would you like? And she said, we would like them for this Christmas season. And my husband and I looked at each other and said, OMG, how are we going to do this?
and so how many did they order?
They ordered 3 dozen.
Wow,
and then when they
great.
sold out, they had me come in to do trunk shows.
Great.
But I met Eve the rapper. I met Britney, J-Lo's sister, Linda,
yeah,
who had
course.
a TV show here in the city.
Linda Lopez.
And it was just so much fun. And then
That's
from
great.
there...
I'm listening. I just want to monitor the message board.
We started out doing the clutches like we did for Gwyneth Paltrow, and then that gold bag right there is one of our newest bags.
This one.
I love.
Bring this over.
Love.
Ooh, this is really
bag.
pretty.
Oh my God, that's our newest
beautiful.
one.
I love this.
Love it.
And what is the inside? Oh, pretty. And it has a strap if you need it.
Yeah. And what's really nice is your ID goes here, and then it has something on the back. It has a little pocket here. And then
wow, love it.
And then you can wear it as a wristlet because it comes with the 2 straps, and then the wristlet strap fits right in here, and then it's a built-in wallet, which oh my God, I love that.
Fantastic.
Because all you need is a little bit of stuff.
Of course.
And then my husband Mr. Frugal invented this. So these are magnets.
So everything is magnetized. I love it.
You just push down right here.
How did you?
just push
Okay.
down right
Okay,
here.
got it. Wow. And then you can basically mix and
change
match
it.
whichever ones you want.
And then we have the magnet board right
Wait,
here.
how do I do this
You
again?
push down right there.
Oh.
Push and slide it.
Yeah. Wow, that's great.
Yeah, they're fun.
Oh, I love it. So everything is interchangeable.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So everything will match.
You get the most bang for your buck. You know, you buy one of these and you buy a couple of these and you have a few different purses.
We like added value.
That's wonderful. And
Yeah.
now, where are you carried today? Now, so how long ago was this that you started?
10 years ago.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
wow! Isn't it amazing how I don't know if this is just me or what, but I find that people oftentimes, like, I look at you and I think to myself, you must have started about a year ago. And you have achieved all this success. You know, like, a lot of people seem like overnight successes, but they have really put their time
It's taken
in.
me 14
They
years
have put
to
their
be an
time
overnight
in,
success.
you know? But that's great because it's worth it.
It's perseverance.
You worked hard, you
It's
were determined.
perseverance.
And I'm sure that there were plenty of people that, you know, you knocked on their door and they said no or whatever it was, but you gotta just keep going.
We're in about 1,500 stores around the country.
That's
We're
incredible.
very hard to get. We don't want to be easy to
Yeah.
get. And, you know, we've made bags for LL Cool J has one of our bags.
Oh wow.
Oh, he let
is
me
it this? Is it this one?
It's one of our little ones. It's one of the little ones that's up there.
Okay.
And he let me touch his pecs when I met him. He's so nice. Oh my God.
I
he's so
know.
nice.
I love him. He really is wonderful. I've interviewed him before, and he's a sweetheart.
Sweet. Oh, so
And
generous.
I thought that he really did an amazing job hosting the Grammys.
So did I.
And handling the sad tragedy of Whitney Houston's death. And he just did it with a really classy kind of, you know,
That's the type of guy he is.
suave finesse. He's just like that, you know?
He's very down to earth.
I know.
He's
I
very
appreciate him very,
nice.
very much. Wow, so that's so wonderful. I love it. We're getting so many things here. Somebody wants to ask, so this is off topic, but it's kind of funny, I have to read it. Somebody wants to ask me, have I ever been told that I look like Phoebe from Friends?
I would have to say yes.
And that's
Probably
really
been
funny
told that.
because people do sometimes say that, and I don't really get it. I mean, I have long blonde hair, but I'll take it. Lisa
Well, especially-
Kudrow.
Especially if it gets you a table at the hottest restaurant or Red ropes you into the greatest club.
Exactly. Hey, I don't need to be a lookalike to get that. No, I'm just kidding. So going back to what I was saying about, you know, all of this exciting news that's coming up, we have Jessica Simpson now. Is she kind of like, is she someone you've ever worked with, or is
Nick
she like?
Lachey, I met Nick Lachey.
Okay,
oh my
he's
God.
sweet.
Oh, he's
a nice guy.
So hot.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't really like him
Sorry,
with
but-
Vanessa Manillo though. I don't care for her.
It's kind of sad that it didn't work out between him and Jessica. But Jessica has one of our bags.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I made my shoes. My shoes are homage to my Jessica Simpson.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
That's
they
incredible.
match my handbag and they match my belt.
Oh, that's incredible. Oh yeah, and
Isn't that funny?
your iPhone
yes.
case, right?
Mhm.
Wow. And you made the
Yes.
So these are just shoes that you purchased, and,
And then
you.
I did that on the heel.
Wow,
Yeah.
very very pretty.
Yeah.
You are very tricked out with all of your accessories. I love
We'll
it.
have to work on you
And
too.
what about this? I'm loving this. Is this a belt that you made also?
You know what I love about this? It hides everything. It's very forgiving.
Yeah.
You know, if you have, you know, the pantyhose line or, you know, a funny fold someplace, this just, it's great because it's just wide enough where it just snatches you in
Yeah.
and just,
It's beautiful.
I made it.
You did.
yeah.
Now, do you sell these?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
And what is the price point on this belt?
$125.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
listen, you can do a lot with that belt.
Have you been watching Jessica Simpson's new show?
Right, Fashion Star.
You know, this is M&J Trim. Here we go.
Oh,
Hello.
wow. Oh, God, I love M&J Trim. I am such one of those people that when it comes time for Halloween, I will never buy the bag costumes. I will always put the costumes together.
I love
so
it.
I've spent quite enough time at M&J Trim through the years making different things.
Yeah, this is M&J. The feathers are M&J. The chains. This was actually these are from M&J.
Wow.
And then the chain is an old bracelet.
Cool. Oh, cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Now, I love this. I'm going to keep this belt in mind because I do a lot of fashion segments, and I think that there's definitely a place for this belt in a segment about, how to hide weight gain, or how to hide, maybe it's like post-baby weight gain or whatever it might be. There's a place. There's a place for this belt because it is so fashionable, it is so stylish, and it's such a statement piece, but then it's also functional because it makes you comfortable as a woman, Because as women, this is always the area that I'm having trouble with, always. I don't know, I guess because we're...
And I hate that word muffin.
I know.
Who invented
muffin
the
top.
word
I know.
muffin?
I know. But whatever. That takes care of all of it. I love it. Okay, let's see. Who is wanting to ask a question here? So also I want to talk about, now it seems like you really spoil yourself with all of these beautiful things that you have, and I adore that about you.
But I am designer, I am homemade, and I am, Forever 21, H&M.
Right, right.
I do go the gamut. And the boots just happen to be in my closet for maybe 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
So I don't,
And you just wanted to reinvent them.
Yes.
And now, is this a service that you offer your clients?
You can send us your shoes. In fact, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing flats.
Oh. Yeah, but you know what? We could work on that.
Yeah, I'm wearing flats. But
we can.
Oh yeah. But that's...
Hello.
Oh my gosh. I love it because, I think that there's a lot of function with everything that you're doing. And that is so smart. And people value that a lot these days, especially with the kind of economy that we're in. Repurposing.
Redoing.
Right. Like if you had those boots for 3 years and maybe you were
and
tired
I just brought new life to them.
Probably pretty inexpensively from all the price points that you're telling me.
Well, they're priced where I could afford one, because if I went out and spent a mortgage payment on a handbag, my husband would probably have me killed.
Of course.
So they're priced where I could afford them. In fact, our little silver bag up there is one of our hottest bags.
Oh, that's pretty. I like that a lot.
And our cell phone case bag is on the end. That's a very fun, functional bag.
Oh, wow, okay.
And this one we did for autism.
Oh, that's so
nice. So a portion of the
nice.
proceeds go to autism.
Wow, fantastic.
And we've done a lot of charity bags. And this is a great party bag.
Yeah, this is perfect for just fitting, the bare necessities.
A
just
lipstick,
the bare
your
minimum.
cell phone.
Blackberry, is my Blackberry fit in there?
Yes.
I mean, that's perfect. I love it. I
and
love
again,
it.
the price points. Those bags are $98 to $135.
Wow.
So great price point.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so we have something for everybody.
Yeah, no, it sounds that way. So we have, let's see, I think we have a question. Someone keeps asking me if they can ask me a question, but yes, please feel free to ask. Ask away. Don't even ask to ask, just ask. I don't know what this name is, but we'll wait for those questions, I guess. But anyway, I want to talk a little bit about, I wanted to share a story about Christina Aguilera that is in our issue, because she has been spoiling her boyfriend rotten, which is why I said that, you spoil yourself rotten with all these things, and I love it. And her boyfriend is out of work. He was a production assistant, and now he's just living the good life. He's driving her Mercedes around town. He moved into her Beverly Hills home. She's taking him on these lavish trips, and his friends are afraid that, I don't know, maybe...
Did you say prenup?
I know. She better make sure that he signs something if they're going to be getting engaged.
And she seems like such a nice person.
Yeah.
And she's from New York City as well.
Yep. Yep.
She's a borough girl. She's actually from the same place that I am.
Where are you from? Staten Island?
Just between us.
Staten Island?
Yes.
Yeah, because I know that's where she's from. But I don't think that you have a very thick Staten Island accent.
I've tried so hard to get rid of it.
Yeah, I don't really hear it.
Oh,
I hear you as a New Yorker.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't really hear, I used to date a guy in Staten Island back in the day. And man, did he have an accent. Oh, my Lord.
And an attitude to match the accent.
And an attitude.
The accent.
And a temper. I mean, he invented the show Jersey Shore before it started. I swear he couldn't.
Please. I thought The Sopranos was filmed in my neighborhood.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's funny.
Okay, well, listen, the time just flies by whenever we... Master wants to ask something off topic. Oh, Pajama wants to know, how do we get your products?
Oh, you can go to DebbieBrooks.com.
DebbieBrooks.com. Easy to remember. And, we have to talk, because I would love for you to do a guest blog post on my blog if you're interested.
I would love it.
I have a blog, theblondeinblue.tumblr.com. It's a Tumblr blog. And it's a lot of fun. It's just, you know, a lot of fashion, accessories, really anything. I mean, the other night I was craving fried pickles, and I found this great, I know, I'm not pregnant, but I was craving fried pickles, and I found this great recipe where you can bake them, and they're, you know, not as bad for you. And so, you know, I took a picture of the pickles and I posted the recipe. So it's a lot of fun. It's just a fun blog. Last night I had my dad visiting, snapped a little pic of us, put it up on the blog. So it's like part personal, part trends, part celebrities. You know, we got everything on there. And once we are done with the show, we will edit it, and then I'll be popping that up on the blog too. So maybe there's something that we can do together.
Well, my favorite binge food is sweet potato fries.
Oh my gosh, they are so
sweet
good.
Potato fries.
Ketchup or not ketchup?
I like ketchup.
Okay, because
like
some
ketchup.
people think ketchup only goes with regular potato fries, and then sweet potato fries require something else. But I like ketchup with sweet potato fries.
All
right, I love it. I love it. Okay, so anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm so happy that we had everybody. We had a very good turnout today. And we want to give a big thank you to Debbie Brooks, our special guest, bringing all of her beautiful products to us. They really are works of art, and I have a lot of respect. I have a lot of respect for women in business and just people that start their own businesses in general. It takes a lot of guts and a lot of courage, and I am perseverance, and I congratulate you very, very much on everything that you've accomplished. And pick up this week's new issue of In Touch. It's on newsstands now. Follow me on Twitter at Dorothy Lauren. Check out Debbie Brooks at debbiebrooks.com, and also you can check out more fashion trends and info on my blog, theblondeinblue.tumblr.com. Anyway, I will see you guys next Thursday, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you then. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.